What makes someone decide to be a henchman? Low self-esteem? These people are movers and shakers. I can learn a lot just by listening in.
Everyone's got an angle. That's what Daddy always said.
Of course, Fisk is corrupt, but he's a business person who's normal. And at the end of the day, he does more good for this city than bad.
I hope the task force catches that menace, Spider-Man. He just makes my skin crawl.
The police must really be desperate if they're working with Fisk and Oscorp, given their reputations.
You know, if Count Dracula, we can stop the gang. If the crime rate doesn't go down soon, heads are gonna roll.
I'm not thrilled.
This doesn't look good. They transferred me to the Ravencroft Institute. This place is for bug-eating loot.
With the idea of donating money to help the police do their job.
It's not their fault. No police force is equipped for the problems they've had lately. That lizard creature, Spider-Man...
So, this is gonna sound like a bad pickup line, but you seem really familiar. Have we met?
Judging from your bargain basement suit, I doubt we move in the same circles.
Oh, I get it. One with a silver spoon in your mouth, huh?
Hardly. For me, silver's an acquired taste.
I'm here for the Daily Bugle, so, you know anything interesting about Fisk?
I know he hangs out with rich older men, and you're scaring him off, so I'll have to say goodbye. Look me up when you move out of your mom's basement.
I don't live with my mom. I live with my aunt. Well, nice meeting you. My name's Peter. As if you care.
I'm Felicia.
But what? Well, he knows how to make an entrance. By blotting out the sun. Time to talk to the big man himself.
Isn't it kind of ironic for you?
Hey, back off!
Should I tell Whitney Chang he has no comment on the Russian mobsters tied up downstairs?
It's all right. I like this young man's boldness. He mustn't reveal that to anyone. It would play into the criminals' hands. They want to make people afraid to support my anti-crime efforts.
But if no one knows what they did, they'll get away with it. And try again.
Oh, I assure you, they will not get away with it.
Meaning what, exactly?
Well, the task force will get them, of course. We've been gathering intelligence on this organization for some time.
But no one's been able to stop them yet. Not the police, not Spider-Man.
Don't say that name to me! Spider-Man. He fancies himself a hero. But he's let crime run rampant. The police are bound by the laws of probable cause. Spider-Man is not. If he hasn't stopped this scum by now, he's either incompetent or he simply doesn't care.
What's your beef with Spider-Man? Seems like you're after the same thing.
If Spider-Man is going to operate outside the law, one would think he can accomplish things more expediently. But he contents himself with apprehending purse snatchers. He's a dilettante, a thrill seeker, worse than useless. Still, he does seem popular with children. In fact, I recently secured his likeness rights.
You what? How about this Carnage killer? Is the task force chasing him?
We are interested in catching anyone who commits a crime. But it's a lot harder to find one man than an entire gang of them.
And I bet the fact he's killing guys you don't like doesn't exactly bother you.
I do not condone murder, of course. But am I shedding tears for his victims? No, I am not.
Gathering intelligence, huh? Find out anything interesting?
The Russians are clever. They operate in cells, each knowing very little about the others. When one group is taken down, it rarely leads to further arrests.
But someone's got to be calling the shots.
Well, they do have a central base of operations, but very few know where it is. Finding it will be another matter entirely. It's this very war that will be the end of the gangs. The more they escalate, the harder it becomes for them to hide.
Wait, are you saying the Russians are still smuggling guns into the city?
Don't put words in my mouth, young man. I'm just a backer. I leave the crime fighting to trained professionals. Now, excuse me. I have funds to raise.
Yeah, I've got, important things to do, too. That map I found showed a lot of Russian mob activity around a trucking company. Seems like the perfect cover for bringing weapons into the city. And that truck's my ticket to finding the Russian mob's leaders.
Quick, before those task force idiots see us.
Relax. We set a car.
I haven't done this kind of heavy lifting in years.
Me neither. But there's a reason we've lasted this long.
Here, everyone to me! We've got him!
They say bad guys don't think of themselves as bad guys, but come on, you must know. And of course the Daily Bugle never gets pictures of me winning like this. That's the kind of heavy artillery you see in the combat zone. You can't let it hit the streets. I bet they're wishing they paid for that sprinkler system about now.
Okay, you die. Did you hear? The Carnage Killer? We have him. Such a screwball man.
Here? Are they crazy?
Calm down. He's not a monster. He's not even very big.
I don't care how big he is. I saw what he did to Vasily. I don't want to be anywhere near him.
Don't feel bad. You're not... All right, you're not good. I might just have a future at this.
It's true, we have the Carnage Killer. The boys are making welcome right now.
They should kill him right away before he can escape.
Stop worrying like an old woman. I saw him. He's not so tough now that he's been caught. He's begging for his life.
Say what you want, but I won't stop worrying until he's dead.
It's escalating. Gotta make my move, now. Spider Slam! I'm still experimenting with the catchphrases. What do you think? Just what I want. Can't leave dangerous weapons lying around. Time to do what I do best. Break things. When you put forth this weak an effort, I kind of feel like you don't respect me. Why can't they all be like that? Ah, and me without my marshmallows. The police report said 4 containers were stolen from Oscorp. That means I'm halfway there.
I have him!
Did you want to tell you could be anything you want? This shit was... I learned a valuable lesson today. Kicking bad guys in the face is fun. Hey, pay attention! I'm not gonna do this again for your benefit. Booyah! The spider! Come quickly! No, this time, pal. Oh, snap! If you... Wait, you'd be impressed. Police could destroy these weapons. I think there's a chance of someone else finding it first. And boom goes the dynamite. Let's not fight. Ah, never mind. Let's fight. Today, you die. Come
I don't know how you've survived this long.
They say bad guys don't think of themselves as bad guys. Come to Papa.
There! Get him!
This one time I fought somebody who was a real loser, and they were still better than you. Just a little closer. gonna do this again for your benefit. That's the kind of heavy artillery you see in a combat zone. You can't let it hit the streets. Let's not fight. And sometimes I even impress myself. Seriously, I don't think there's much demand for barbecued spider.
I'm telling you, he's right where we left him. Your men are panicking like children.
I believe you. Just show me so I can tell them I saw it. Everyone quiet!
I learned about. I bet they're wishing they paid for that sprinkler system about now. On to you. Running out of tricks, are we? I will make you bleed. Can you at least say some fun bad guy things like, "Curse you, Spider-Man"? I love that one.
What good is climbing walls now? No more tricks. Now you must fight. It is different fighting man to man, huh?
The bad guys are upping their game.
Spider! Come quickly! Help! I need him!
Did your mom tell you you could be anything you want? Because she was wrong.
Was that you? We've got him!
This one, I fought somebody who was a real loser, and they were still better than you.
I have him! Here, everyone to me!
You deliberately moving really slowly? There's gotta be another entrance that's not as well guarded.
Please, I keep telling you, I'm not who you think. I sell advertising.
Then why did...
We've got him!
That guy's no killer. When you put forth this week an effort, I gotta feel like you don't respect me.
Now we'll see who is stronger.
Spider-Man! I knew it! He's working with a killer!
What good is climbing walls now? It is different fighting men
feel bad. You're not... All right, you're not good. They say bad guys don't think of themselves as bad guys, but come on, you must know. And the judges, if I was working with the Carnage Killer, you'd be dead right now. Be glad you were wrong. These guys seem to think you killed a bunch of their friends.
It's not true. It's not true. I was going to my car, and I saw someone attack one of these Russian guys. He's the killer, not me.
How'd you end up here?
I yelled. Then the killer ran. I went to see if I could help the victim. Then his...
Craven, I've got a description of the Carnage Killer.
Excellent. I've used the map you provided to identify his hunting grounds.
You think he'll be out tonight?
A true predator never stops the hunt, my friend. Meet me at the location I am sending you.
That's him!
Wait. You can only truly know your prey by watching him stalk his own.
Oh, please, dude. I didn't have anything to do with that drive-by. I was just a wheelman.
Wheelman? Who saw all those people die?
Yeah?
Oh, you admit it? Good. Now you're going to tell me all about it. Then, you're going to give me answers. The spider. I'm a big fan of the look. But your execution? Boring. You know, real spiders liquefy their prey from the inside. You should think about it.
And you're the Carnage Killer. Why'd you do it? I get having a grudge against criminals, but...
Not criminals. Killers. No one knows death better. What do they see when they feel her cold arms wrap around them? What special insights do they have? There's so much to learn.
You're crazy.
And you're welcome.
For what?
Doing what you want to, but can't.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I could teach you how to be a real predator. the spider you're just pretending to be.
This one time I fought somebody who was a real loser, and they...
Take off your mask, Spider-Man. I need to see your eyes when you die. I know the truth. In your darkest moments, you wish you were strong enough to be like me. Admit it. Give in to it.
Are you deliberately moving really slowly?
That's it. Go ahead. Kill me. You know you want to.
No, I don't kill.
I told him you'd never be like me.
Thanks for the help.
You chose to disregard my advice. So, I assumed you preferred to handle matters yourself.
What was that anyway? You expected me to just stand there and watch him kill that guy?
Or stop him. Permanently. I am trying to unleash the killer instinct in you, boy. The one you try so hard to deny.
That's not who I am. And it's not who I want to be. Ever.
Then, there will always be a greater predator than you.
I guess we'll find out.
Thanks for the smooth ride. I sincerely hope I can return the courtesy by slaughtering you quickly and with minimal agony.
Good day, Mr. Cassidy. My name is Donald Mencken. I want to assure you that you are a most valued guest here at Ravencroft. We're going to learn a lot from you.
And I'll learn a lot from you. Answers you don't even know you have.
Eager. I like that. Well then, let's get started, shall we?
Calling all task force personnel. Due to increased violence involving the gang war and the suspect known as Spider-Man, you are now free to employ extraordinary measures. Enter Phase 2 of the Suppression Initiative immediately.
Spider-Man, it's Whitney. You're #1 on the task force most wanted list. Keep your head down.
So what else is new?
All units, remain on high alert. We've got multiple gang wars breaking out over the Russians' old territories. Everybody wants a piece. It's like the Old West out there, so be careful.
Dispatch, my informants keep telling me about a new figure called the Kingpin, who's moving in to fill the power vacuum. No one seems to know his real name. Could you get some information on that for me?
Kingpin? Great. That's all I need. Some new wannabe trying to build an empire.
Escort units, move into position around the convoy. Keep your eyes peeled. We're moving this evidence because too many bad guys want it. Don't expect them to let it go without a fight.
Yeah, I heard we're moving.
moving stuff that belonged to the hood. That occult crap totally creeps me out. Makes me feel better you're helping us. Thanks.
My pleasure. The last thing any of us need is more dangerous stuff on the streets. Not being very subtle, are they?
This area seems kind of sketchy.
Stop there! We'll fill you full of holes!
Be cool. We just want your cargo.
Think about it. Is that stuff worth your life? Skinny, ain't you?
Nice going, Spidey. Jump on. I have a feeling there's more where that came from. Spider-Man, do me a favor and look up ahead.
Car's wired to explode. Gotta try to neutralize them. Booyah! Dunked it! Whew. Better up there than down here. Friendly neighborhood fireworks.
If I was planning an attack, this is where I'd do it.
The engine and get out. Last chance. Move it, guys. Get it unloaded now.
Et voila!
Hey, Spidey, can you move that? Good work, Spidey. Come on, we're moving out.
These guys aren't messing around. Did your mom tell you you could be anything? Car bombs. Give them this. They persist here, it'll be a disaster.
Dispatch car 228, we checked out the Kane Museum. Nothing happening. We talked to the lady who called. She still swears she saw Spider-Man breaking in. But that place is locked up tight. No alarms have been tripped.
Copy that, 228. She probably read one too many of Jameson's editorials.
Kane Museum. That's not far. Might as well check it out. My reputation's bad enough without getting blamed for pilfering Picassos. Not sure what I was aiming at there. Check that one off my list.
Hey, yo, I bet that's worth some bank.
Hands off. Stick to the plan. We're waiting for the spider. You set off an alarm and bring the cops. No amount of money's gonna save you from the kingpin.
Better take out the cameras, or the cops will blame this all on me. Let's see what I can do before they figure out I'm here.
Why did it have to be a museum? Museums are lame. I feel like I'm back in school.
They had field trips in reform school? Yeah, shut your mouth and do your job. The lady says museum, we go to the museum.
Lots to steal in museums. Great. I think I know who's about to cross my path. What I'm about to do to these crooks is unsuitable for some audiences.
What? What? Got the spider! Hey, boy, you? Hey, why do we have to fight this fight? King? I see him!
Yo, over here! Somebody there? Bruno? Yo, over here! What was that?
Who can resist that? That's what I'm talking about. A little privacy, please?
I see him!
Hey, let's not fight. Never mind. Let's fight. Huh, that was fun. Let's do it again. Just have a future at this. Alicia, why am I not surprised?
Is our relationship getting predictable? Let me see what I can do to bring the excitement back.
Fellas, I got him! Bam! There he is!
expected better from you, Felicia.
What am I supposed to do? Work in retail? You don't need hot guys with skin-tight spider costumes selling shoes.
You could have hooked up with me. I mean, yeah, I meant work with me. Or take down bad guys instead of being one.
It's my nature to break the rules, Spider. You should try it sometime. You might like getting a little naughty.
But working for the Kingpin, Felicia? Organized crime? You're better than that.
You have no idea how good I am.
This ain't right. We weren't supposed to fight the spider alone. You were supposed to help us, lady.
Let that be a lesson to you, fellas. Follow a woman just because you like the way she fills out a catsuit? You'll be disappointed every time.
First, no man's ever called me disappointing before. You just haven't given me a chance, Spider.
I want to, do the right thing. But your track record isn't great.
Got the spider!
Hey, pay attention! I'm not gonna do this again for your benefit.
Should I have served my time like a good little girl? Get out when I'm old and wrinkly? I don't think so.
You're saying the Kingpin got you out of jail? How much power does this guy have?
That's what it's all about, isn't it? Power. His, yours, and mine.
Just a little closer.
Did that hurt? Let me kick.
And he!
You're just dying to get your hands on me, aren't you? You naughty boy. I don't like this any more than you do.
You're starting to get predictable.
Have I mentioned I like to watch? You infuriate me.
Can you at least say some fun bad guy things like, "Curse you, Spider-Man"? I love that one.
I like watching you come into a room, but I like watching you leave even better.
Let's not fight. Ah, never mind. Let's fight.
always make things so hard.
Don't feel bad. You're not... All right, you're not good.
Going to all this trouble for little old me. You must really care.
If it hurts this time.
You're not really trying.
I know I'm being fresh, but when you dress like that...
Your heart wasn't in this, Felicia. Tell me what he did to you.
I was transferred to Ravencroft. The Kingpin came to see me.
Just to be clear, we're talking about Wilson Fisk.
Yes. He said he knew I was after power and he could give it to me.
You'd owe him. That's how it always works, isn't it?
The doctors did experiments. They called it DNA crafting or crisscrossing.
Cross-species genetics? You've seen what can happen. Why would you do that to yourself?
Boy, you are thick. I did it for you, so I'd be like you, so we could be together. But then the Kingpin ordered me to kill you, or die myself. I couldn't. I can't.
Felicia, I don't know what to say.
Don't say anything. I'm not interested in your face, just your lips.
I can get you help. Witness protection, a new life, safe from the Kingpin. And maybe someday we can get to know each other like normal people.
I don't want to be normal people. Run away with me. We'll go somewhere exotic. With our power, we can live like royalty. Adventure, excitement, romance. And that sounds terrible to you.
No, but I've got responsibilities.
Well, I'm not one of them. Don't worry about me. I've always done fine with a target on my back.
I can't just let you go.
Fisk owns too many cops. If I'm in custody, I'm as good as dead. You can't do that to me any more than I can do it to you. You ever decide you want some fun in your life? Look me up.
Felicia, wait! It all makes sense. Fisk becomes the Kingpin by eliminating all his rivals with his anti-crime task force. public thanks him for it. He writes a few big checks and everyone looks the other way. But it's not just the task force. I've been taking his enemies down too. And the one who's been pointing me toward them is Craven. I can't let him get away with this. I need to know more, inside information on Fisk. And I've got an old friend who can get it. It all makes sense. Fisk becomes the kingpin by eliminating all his rivals with his anti-crime task force. And the public thanks him for it. He writes a few big checks and everyone looks the other way. But it's not just the task force. I've been taking his enemies down too. And the one who's been pointing me toward them is Craven. I can't let him get away with this. I need to know more, inside information on Fisk. And I've got an old friend who can get it. Better make myself presentable.
Wow. Everyone knows Fisk is crooked. But you're saying he's actually setting himself up as the top crime boss in New York?
That's what I've been hearing. I'm working with Whitney Chang on a story, and she needs proof. You're closer to Fisk than anyone I know.
Not really. He keeps his business private. But, as an investor, I do have access to the task force's financial records.
Oh.
Okay. One of the addresses you gave me came up. Large payments to a security consultant. Fisk handles all the personnel decisions. He's the one who hired this Kravinoff guy. But he cooked the books, so technically, Oscorp's paying him. He's trying to throw me under the bus.
Join the club.
You okay?
Yeah, it's just... I trusted someone I shouldn't have. And I probably should have seen it, but... after losing my dad and Uncle Ben... I guess I wanted to believe.
You wanted a father figure. I know what that's like. My dad shut me out of his life to focus on saving his own. And all he ended up leaving me was the disease that killed him.
Huh? Harry, I'm sorry. What is it?
It's genetic. Very rare. Degenerative. My father extended his life by spending a fortune while he looked for a cure. I don't have that kind of time.
There's gotta be some hope.
Gene therapy. That's what all my dad's research was about.
Is that why Norman started the cross-species experiments?
Yeah. He thought he could give himself the resistance some animals have to conditions like this. But the closest he ever got was the work he did on spiders with your father.
But Dad disappeared. And his work went with him. Your task force. Their body armor has medical applications. Can it help at all?
It's not a cure, but it can give mobility to people who can't get around on their own. The task force has helped me improve on it, and protect my research from criminals who'd steal it. But it was a mistake to work with Fisk.
He knows you're sick?
He figured it out. And now he's waiting for me to die so he can take Oscorp for himself. Listen, Pete. Take it from a guy who knows. When the people you trust turn their back on you, it's just proof you have to handle your problems yourself. But sometimes, you still need help.
Harry, I'll do whatever I can for you. Just tell me what...
Spider-Man. No one knows for sure how he got his powers. But he looks to me like the only successful, healthy example of cross-species genetics out there. You take pictures of him. You must have some way of reaching him.
Well...
Peter, I need Spider-Man's blood.
I'll take that.